Hello friends, in the previous video we have understood the background of Article 3. Now we are doing the article line by line. This article is about creation of new states or union territory, changing the area or boundaries of state or union territory, changing the name of state or union territory. Now this is a very important article, you should go through it thoroughly. Now Article 3 says Parliament by law can form a new state by. Now there are A uh, clause, B clause, C clause, D clause, and E clause. So first A clause is the formation of new state. Now how does a new state form? Is formed by the Parliament. There are four methods: one, two, three, and four, and you should remember these four methods. First is the formation of new state by separation of territory from any state. Now this is easy. How was Chhattisgarh created? By separating a territory from Madhya Pradesh. How was Jharkhand created? By separating a territory from Bihar. Now wherever the term state comes, you should also understand that it applies to union territory as well. So we can read it like this: Parliament may by law form a new union territory by separation of a territory from any union territory. Now for example, Goa, earlier it was a union territory, Goa, Daman and Diu. Now the Parliament decided that Goa should be separated and Daman and Diu remained union territory, whereas Goa became a state. So this is the first method by which a state or a union territory is formed. So wherever state is there, just remember that a parliament may form a new state or parliament may form a new union territory. Anywhere state comes, you should apply union territory to that also. The second method, how a state or a union territory is created. Parliament by law may unite two or more states. Now, for example, the government decides that Jharkhand and Bihar, they are two separate states. Now they should be united and it should be known as Bihar. So that is quite possible. Again, Chhattisgarh and MP should be united and they should be called Madhya Pradesh. That is also possible. Now, I have given an example of two union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. They are two separate union territories. Now, government may decide that Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh should combine together and form a state. So that is also possible. Jammu and Kashmir are union territory and Ladakh a union territory can be combined and formed a separate and a single union territory. That is also possible. Right. So this is the second method. How that was division method, and this is addition method. Third method is parts of state. Parliament by law can form a new state by uniting parts of state. Now, given an example of Bundelkhand. The parts of Bundelkhand lies in Madhya Pradesh and part of it lies in Uttar Pradesh. Tomorrow the government decides, okay, we are creating a new state, that is Bundelkhand. So it can take part of Madhya Pradesh and part of Uttar Pradesh and create a new state, that is Bundelkhand. So that is the third method how parliament can create a new state. The fourth method is uniting any territory to a part of any state or union territory. Now suppose government decides that Puducherry should be made a separate state. So what it can do, it can take part of Tamil Nadu, add it to Pondicherry or Puducherry and create a separate state. And acquired territory is the territory which we take from the foreign country. That has never been in India's part. So suppose tomorrow there is a treaty between India and Bangladesh and India acquires some territory of Bangladesh. That territory can be combined with part of West Bengal and together that can be created as a separate state or a separate union territory. So this is the fourth method how parliament by law can create a separate state or a separate territory. Now you should remember all these four points and they are very important. Clause B and C are parliament by law can increase the area of any state, now existing state, and diminish the area of any state. Now I have given an example of Belgaum, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Belgaum is part of Karnataka. However, Maharashtra also lays claim on Belgaum. And tomorrow the government decides that okay, Maharashtra claim is more strong. What we'll do, we'll give Parliament decides that we'll give Belgaum to Maharashtra, thereby diminishing or decreasing the area of Karnataka and increasing the area of Maharashtra. This is possible. Parliament can do that. The D is alter the boundaries of any state. So obviously, once new state are created, the boundaries will be changed. That is understood. And E is Parliament by law can alter the name of any state. So we have good examples in this case also. Uttaranchal's name was changed to Uttarakhand. Pondicherry's name was changed to Puducherry. And I said ki state means union territory as well. So these are the clauses by which the parliament can create new state, change the area or the boundaries of state or union territory, change the name of state or union territory. But this article is not finished. There are two limitations on the power of the parliament, which we will do in our next video. Thank you.